A chaotic Brexit, a new virus strain and a growing momentum for Scottish independence. The Great Britain seems to have lost itself. It is as divided today as it left most of its former colonies. And it is suffering due to a virus like any other so-called third world country. A former Prime Minister of Britain says the country is at risk of becoming a failed state. Before we discuss his statement in detail, I want to share some figures with you. In the last 24 hours, 30,000 new cases of the Wuhan virus have been reported in the UK, along with 610 deaths. Prime Minister Boris Johnson has quietly extended the lockdown till the 17th of July. You heard that right. Let me repeat it. The lockdown in the UK has been extended by 5 months almost, 5 more months. This is despite the fact that the UK was one of the first countries to roll out a vaccine, to launch a mass vaccination drive. But a few weeks down the line, there are glaring loopholes in the vaccination program. You see, the British government has extended the gap between the first and the second vaccine dose by how much? 12 weeks. That is 3 long months. The British government says it has done so to ensure as many people as possible get the vaccine. But the British Medical Association does not agree. It says the vaccine means nothing if the second shot is registered after 3 months. The headline on your screen says it all. Health experts in the UK are upset. They say the 12-week gap is difficult to justify. They want it reduced to 6. The British government is yet to respond to this. At the same time, there has been an extraordinary twist in the Brexit saga. Small businesses in the UK are being asked by government officials to register new firms within the European Union market. What for? To circumvent border issues, VAT problems and tariff-free trade. And we thought Brexit was about winning back control from the EU. Turns out it was only about investing in the European Union to survive. The message by the British government is simple: move to the EU to avoid Brexit costs. And this is despite Boris Johnson promising tariff-free trade for all businesses. The reality seems to be a lot different. New challenges are being unearthed every day. Food deliveries, for instance, are getting delayed for not having the right customs paperwork. Logistics companies are halting the shipment of goods. And wait till you hear this. In the first week of this month, the first week of January 2021, Dutch officials seized ham and cheese sandwiches from drivers trying to cross the border. Why? Because Brexit. Post-Brexit rules banned the import of meat and dairy products into the UK. Nobody told the drivers that it included sandwiches too. So this is what they did. Last week, tens of shellfish truckers converged at 10 Browning Street, Boris Johnson's residence. The images are on your screen. The trucks carried slogans that read, "Incompetent government destroying industries." The truckers said Brexit has turned out to be a chaos. And if things do not change, they will soon be out of business, which brings us to Scotland.
Fishermen rely on us 52 weeks of the year to shift their product. If we're not there, fishermen don't go. So that's why we're all down here today. The amount of vehicles and companies that's down here are trying to make a change, because if things don't change, most of us could be out of business.
Right, Scotland. It could soon be out of the United Kingdom, and I'm not saying this, the Scots are. The First Minister of Scotland, Nicola Sturgeon, has issued yet another warning to the UK. She says her party will hold an independence vote if it wins the election in May. She says the referendum will be held whether Westminster consents or not. But will the Scottish people vote to leave the UK? It looks like they will. According to a poll conducted by Comris on the 13th of January, 57% people said that they were in favour of leaving the UK. Only 43% were against the breakup. And this is one of the biggest leads in a poll ever recorded for the pro-independence side. Which brings us to Gordon Brown, the former Prime Minister of Britain. He has spoken on the state of affairs. He says Britons are disillusioned with the way their country is being governed. Allow me to quote, "I believe the choice is now between a reformed state and a failed state. Unless the United Kingdom is fundamentally reformed, it is at risk of becoming a failed state and breaking up." So let me wrap with this. The United Kingdom is suffering, it seems, from the anti-Midas touch. Everything it touches, every decision it takes, it messes it up. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.